WJBF Live Viper 6 radar, the only live radar in the CSRA, scanning our skies, and it is clear as a bell outside on this chilly morning here by 8 a.m. 32 degrees, plenty of sunshine, a nice warm up in the forecast. Details just ahead.
The polls are open. Today, Democrats in South Carolina choose who they want to represent their party.
Live from Television Park in high definition. Coverage you can count on. This is WJBF News Channel 6. Good morning, Augusta.
Top of the morning to you and welcome to Good Morning Augusta. I'm Renette Dubose.
And I'm Kevin Nywood. Rumor has it, it is a certain anchor's birthday this morning,
Yes,
Renetta.
it is a special day.
Yeah, well, happy birthday. We're glad
Thank
to
you,
have
Kevin.
you with us.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, all right. Bringing in the birthday with a bit of a chilly morning outside. But
That's okay.
yeah, it's all right. You heard it. Hey, check outside, though. A beautiful sunrise just now. You're looking live on our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera at Doctors Hospital. Really beautiful out there. This is fantastic. It is cold, though. 28 degrees at Augusta Regional Airport. Yikes. Same temperature at the airport in Aiken right now. It's 34 degrees at Evans Town Center Park. If you're waking up across the metro and you're about to head out the door, don't forget the jacket. 32 degrees, Appling, Grovetown, Harlem, Fort Gordon, and Blythe, Hepzibah, the magic number. 28 from Aiken down to 29 in New Ellington, Jackson, 30 degrees in Windsor, but 37 in Martinez, so a little bit warmer in certain parts of the metro this morning. Otherwise, 33 Edgefield, McCormick, 34 Washington, down to 30 degrees in Thompson and Swainsboro, 32 Millen, even 30 degrees down in Barnwell at this hour here. Of course, the big day in South Carolina, the Democratic primary. Get out and vote this morning. Just bring the jacket out if you're heading out to the polls. By noon, we'll be sunny in the low 50s. Into the afternoon we go. 61 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Polls closing at 7 p.m. with 50 degrees and clear skies here. The big question, though, will we have some warm weather in the forecast with the sunshine? The answer coming up in just a few minutes. Renetta?
We sure hope so, Kevin. Happening right now on Good Morning Augusta, polls in South Carolina opened just minutes ago for the Democratic primary. The Palmetto State effectively decided the Democratic nomination in 2008 and could do so again today. Voters will make their selection between former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton or Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. The two candidates have taken a different approach on the campaign trail this week. Bernie Sanders stumped in 8 states over the past 7 days. Hillary Clinton made 22 stops in South Carolina this week alone. News Channel 6's Stephanie Borman is live in North Augusta this morning. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning and happy birthday, Renetta. Like you just said, the polls did just open, and you know, just a week ago, South Carolina Republican voters gave Trump the big win, and now it's time for the Democratic voters. It's their turn to vote today. And we do want to remind voters that you do have to vote at your voting precinct today. Many voters had that problem last week and got turned down, so you do have to go to your voting precinct to vote. At stake here today is 53 delegates for the Democratic Party, and according to several polls, Hillary Clinton is predicted to get the big win today in South Carolina. Again, we will be updating all of our social media pages, our Facebook, and our website with all the latest information as it comes into our newsroom. And after today, next up is Super Tuesday on March 1st, where Georgians and 11 other states go and cast their votes at those primaries. For now, reporting live, Stephanie Borman, WJBF News Channel 6.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. Voters have until 7 o'clock tonight to cast a ballot, and we want to emphasize what Stephanie said. You must vote in the precinct you are assigned, and there are a bunch. There are currently 84 polling locations in Aiken County alone. If you don't know where you need to go, just head to scvotes.org. More than 700,000 votes were cast in last week's Republican primary in South Carolina. Experts believe the turnout will be much lower for today's contest. News Channel 6's Nikel Smith is live in Belvedere this morning. Nikel, any early bird voters this morning?
Good morning, Renetta. That's exactly right. The voter turnout this week for the Democratic primaries here in South Carolina are not expected to be as big as the Republican primary 1 week ago, but the eyes of the nation are on South Carolina once again. But the actual voter turnout not expected to reflect all of that attention. And certainly, experts say not expected to be as big as the 2008 Democratic primaries, when about 500,000 people turned out to those polls. But there is one particular demographic that expected to have a higher voter turnout because it's so important here in South Carolina, and that's the black voter turnout. That's because this state's black population is about 27%, which is about half, or about twice rather, the national average. So Hillary Clinton is currently leading in that particular demographic, but we just have to wait and see exactly what the voter turnout is here in South Carolina, and we will bring you that information later on this evening when the polls close. For now, reporting live in Belvedere, Nicole Smith, WJBF News Channel 6.
Okay, Nicole, we know you will stay on top of that. Thank you. Now, the winner of today's election won't get too much time to celebrate. Super Tuesday is looming. 13 contests will take place on March 1st. Key states for the Republicans include Texas, here in Georgia, and Tennessee. For the Democrats, the key states also include Georgia, Texas, and Colorado. Looking ahead to some events this weekend. Fairy tale characters come alive today for a storybook brunch, and it all benefits the Southeastern Firefighters Association. It's happening at First Baptist Church of Augusta. 2 seatings will take place, the first from 8:30 to 10 this morning, then another from 11 to 12:30. Our own Paige Tucker will be emceeing the event, and she'll be dressed in character also as Sleeping Beauty. Well, it's not just a run around the block, it's a run around the city. The annual Augusta University Half Marathon and 10K race takes place through downtown Augusta. The 10K sold out this year for the first time ever. That doesn't mean you can't still participate, though. You just won't get a medal or a shirt. You can sign up for that event between 11 and 4 today at the Julian Smith Casino. All runners must pick up their race packet today, or they won't be eligible to run in either race. Ahead on Good Morning Augusta, a free speech event at the University of South Carolina draws a lawsuit from a student who says his rights to free speech were violated. Details next.
And weekend sunshine, that tops today's weather headlines, plus temperatures are on the rise. But then we could be tracking some showers and maybe a rumble of thunder next week. Details when Good Morning Augusta returns.